Hey, just dropped the part 2 of the 2024 lineup. Funny story, I actually filmed this video yesterday and then I went to edit it and the audio was distorted. So we're gonna start with Scarlet Heart. And this is a remake. So I believe the original was a Chinese series and then there's a Korean version and now they're making a Thai version. So my initial thought about the trailer, it was giving fragrance ad, but in a good way. Like it looked like the fragrance would smell immaculate and I would probably buy it. So just based off of that, my interest level, she's a solid 8 out of 10. And I also want to look into watching the Chinese and the Korean versions. So then we have the Dark Dice, and that was giving Saw, if you know the Saw movies, it was giving Saw meets Jumanji. Gemini is the lead in this one. He's a high school student who has to transfer schools. I'm sure they will provide a good reason as to why he was punching holes in the face at his previous school, but he comes to the new school. Somebody tries to bully him, of course, and then they get transported to whatever this little game world is gonna be. There's gonna be like little games that they have to play that probably if you lose will have some very serious consequences. So my interest for that one, it's like a solid 7. And then there's Sweet Tooth Good Dentist. So Mark is the lead and I'm here for that. I think he's a good actor, so I'm very intrigued to see how he does as like the lead roles. It looks like a really cute and funny, lighthearted show. I don't know any of the other actors who are in the series. My interest, it's a solid 7. I don't think there'll be too much drama. I don't think it's gonna be like a complicated plot. Mark is really funny, so I think the humor aspect is gonna be a 10 out of 10. And then there's this show actually looks like it's gonna be really good. There was some discourse on TikTok that was low-key kind of hating on it, but I think that it's gonna be funny, and that's The Breakup Service. The trailer was funny, so my interest peak for that one, it's a solid 8 because I think it's gonna be like really campy, funny. I love a good campy little comedy show that's like extremely unserious, and that's what it was giving. Usually the first like 2 episodes let me know if I need to watch something weekly or if I just need to wait for all the episodes to come out and just binge it. So we'll see. And then we have a show that people were high-key hating on once the trailer dropped, and that is Revamp the Undead Story, the Bone Prim series. And people were losing their minds because in like the original little preview, Boss was in the show and now he's not. And so people were literally like, oh, I'm not gonna watch it because Boss isn't in it anymore. Are we forgetting that it's a Bone Prim series? There could be a plethora of reasons as to why Boss is no longer in the show. And at the end of the day, like, these are corporations. These are companies. They don't make shows. I mean, obviously they make shows for our entertainment, but the end goal is to turn a profit. So it could be that GMM and Me Mine Why didn't want to work together, or it could be a scheduling conflict because Boss also has his own series that is going to be coming out, I think, this year as well, where he's actually the lead. And that's not to say that it can't happen or wouldn't happen in the future. And also GMM is like, it is a bigger company with like a lot more actors. So it could be that they wanted to prioritize their own actors over using actors from other companies. But again, main point, it's a Bone Prim show. Aside from all of that, the trailer ate. Like, I was like, oh, the budget is budgeting. And I love that for y'all. I love that for y'all. Bone looked so good. Prim looked so good. Santa looked so good. Honestly, everybody looks good. I don't know any of the other actors that are in the series, but everybody looks great. So I'm going to be tuned in weekly. Revamp my 10 out of 10 interest. 10, 10, 10, 10. Tempo. Like tempo. Cute. Heart skips a beat. The trailer for that one, she was cute. It's about an idol group who is about to disband, but one of them is going to debut in Korea. And the main dude has to document, I guess, basically their last days together. Oop, I forgot to put mascara on. Lead guy who's supposed to be debuting in Korea doesn't actually want to go debut. So I guess they're going to cook up a plan so he doesn't have to go debut in Korea. And I'm sure along the way they're going to fall in love. My interest level for the show, I'm not going to lie, it's not very high. It looks like something that I'm definitely probably going to wait till it's over and then I'll just watch all the episodes. My interest level is at like a solid 5. Like, I'm not uninterested, but I'm not like super interested either. That is not blended. Okay, we'll go back to that later. So yeah, solid 5. I will watch it eventually. Then we have Hide and Sis. This one, interest is peaked, okay? So it looks like this is like a psychological thriller with a lot of drama. So the trailer literally started off with someone falling to her death, and she left her fortune to only, I think, one of her sisters. So the other 3 are big mad. It looks like there's going to be like a lot of blackmail and more murder, and that somebody in the family is the murderer. One sister hooking up with the other sister's man. Like there was a lot happening in that trailer. So I'm intrigued to see how that plays out. My interest level, it's at a solid 8.5 because I love a good like murder mystery psychological thriller moment. From the trailer, it looks like it's gonna give that. But you know, sometimes the trailer be better than the show, and I really hope that's not the case here. But yeah, 8.5 for my interest in that one because I think it's actually gonna be really good. Us, which is a GL, I'm not gonna lie, it was giving mid. The plot, I don't know. It also seems like it's going to be like really sad. It might not be something that I'm sat weekly for, but I think that I am going to watch it eventually because I love to support the GLs because they do not get enough love. But also, I'm not going to lie, some of them plots, I'd be like, y'all don't want nobody to watch this show because what the fuck is this? But yeah, my interest level is at a 5, but I am going to watch it. Perfect 10 liners. This one looks like it's going to be cute. This looks like it's going to be kind of how like A Boss and a Babe was. Just fun, lighthearted, chill, a little drama, of course, because you have to have drama, but nothing too serious. My interest is at a solid like 7.5, but I feel like it's just gonna be not a typical, but like a typical like cute, fun engineering student university BL. So this one, Friendship Forever. I am salty that GMM, when I watched it, didn't have captions. That's the only show that didn't have captions, and I'm like, bitch, do y'all not want anyone to watch this? The drama, it looked messy. It looks so messy, and I love that. So it looks like there's 2 besties, and they end up dating the same dude. I don't know how you can be best friends and not know who your bestie is dating and then end up dating the same guy. But that is what's happening here. I think eventually they do find out, and then I think Bon likes one of them, and so exposes that, oh, they're still seeing each other, and then all hell's gonna break loose. At the end of the trailer, one of the ladies, she had a knife behind her back, and I'm like, is this symbolic, or are you really about to stab this hoe? There were no subtitles, so I'm just going based off of facial expressions, tones of voice, body language, using all the context clues to figure out what the hell the plot is. And what I have put together in my mind, I like. So my interest is at a solid 8.5 because I am intrigued. This one looks good. Leap Day. This one also looks like it's going to be good. It's about brothers who were born during a leap year, so February 29th, and somebody that they love and care about dies on their birthday every year. So it looks like Pond's character is going to try to protect his brother, and then the other brother is trying to protect his girlfriend. So I think they're going to be trying to figure out how they can stop. Would that be a curse? From continuing on, because hello, who wants people that they love and care about to die every 4 years on their birthday? So my interest for this one, it's a solid 8. I think this one is going to be good. We have the show that everybody and their mama is talking about, which as they should, and that's The Heart Killers. I'll already let you know my interest is at a 10. Of course it's at a 10. First in Cow Tongue, mwah, chef's kiss. I did watch Jung and Dunk. Is it Jung? I did watch. Let me not lie. I skimmed through Hidden Agenda and it seemed very mid, but I liked them. The trailer for this seems like the show is actually going to be like really good. And it's like loosely based off of a Shakespeare play that now I can't remember the name. Looks like it's going to eat. I love a good comedy. It looks like it's going to give like mafia rom-com vibes, and I like that. My interest, it's a 10. It's a 10. I just know they're about to eat down. I know I'm going to be sat every single week. On the show that I'm the most excited for, Ocean's Love. My interest is at a 10. My interest is off the scale, okay? I haven't watched the original. I know this is a remake of a very popular Japanese series, which I've seen clips of the original on TikTok, but I've never actually watched it. So this makes me want to actually watch it. I think I'm going to watch the Earth Mix version first and then watch the original, because I don't want to be comparing the original the remake to in the original while I'm watching the Earth Mix version. The trailer was absolutely hilarious. I think it's going to be so funny, so campy, and just so extra, and I love that. Earth's acting looks 10 out of 10. They both just look stunning. They look gorgeous as always. I'm gonna be sat every week to watch this one. I already know. I did watch the part 1 of the GMM lineup, and girl, I couldn't tell you what was even in that lineup. I don't think anything piqued my interest in that one, but this, good job GMM. The X Morning, I didn't even watch that trailer. Yeah, my interest is not piqued at all. Those are my thoughts. As I'm recording this, freaking change 26, 51, 25, 61, whatever they call it, they just dropped their little lineup. So I'm gonna make a video to that one as well, because those shows look like they're about to eat as well. So that will probably be coming out tomorrow. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what series you guys are excited for. Were you disappointed in anything that's coming out? Let's chat it up in the comments. This is obviously the finished look. I appreciate you all so much for listening to me yap about these shows endlessly. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!